Back in the solar kitchen. Today, we're having breakfast. So, I'm gonna make breakfast burritos for y'all today. I'm gonna start with my morning sausage. Put a little oil on there. I'm gonna just dump them all out. Boom. And while that cooks, I am going to go ahead and put my tortillas together. I got my seasonings. I'm using salt, black pepper, Italian, and red pepper. I'm gonna take a couple of these tortillas because we're gonna make some breakfast tortilla sandwiches. Get that off, get that out of there. You know, we back in the solar kitchen and we don't tell lies, we don't tell fables, because the corn has ears and the potatoes have eyes. So let's make sure we keep the energy positive. I'm gonna use a little bit of this day cheese. I'm gonna use a little bit of the day cheese. Go ahead and flip these. See how they doing. Oh, this shit cooks fast. With this solar cooker, I've been getting a lot of questions. Is there any way to turn it down? There's no really way to turn it down, but to turn it away from the sun. So that's why when I see it cook fast like that, I just look under it to see exactly where the sun rays are, and I just turn it away. So if the sun is beaming directly down and I turn the solar cooker this way, the beams will go this way. So I want to make sure I keep my hands out of this area, and I want to make sure I keep my hands out of this area because I might burn myself. So let me put some cheese. Let me put some cheese on there. Day cheese. It's sitting in the sun. It's ready to melt already. That thing ready to melt already. Got day cheese all over the place. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Little cheese. I'll flip this up a little bit more. Yeah. Yes, sir. Y'all never seen somebody use the cleanest energy on the planet. This is solar energy. Could possibly save the world one day and save you money. Flip that one. And you got to keep rotating them because sometimes you got to look on the bottom to see where the sun beams are. Cause just like a magnifying glass, it beams in one area. So right now, all of the beams are right here. So maybe I should just bring it back a little bit. I'm just bringing the sun rays back here a little bit with the nozzle on the back. Look at that. See? That thing cooked fast. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. And for these eggs, I don't want it to be any sun. It's already preheated enough. So I'm just gonna turn this all the way on this side. I'm gonna take these off right here. Flip it, let's see how it looks. Ooh. Alright. Alright, I'm about to chop these up right here. Just chop them in half. I'm gonna let those cool down. Now I got my Earth Balance soy. I'm gonna mix it in with my Just Eggs. I'm gonna put my Just Egg down here. Let me mix this oil around. Mix that oil just like that. Sun cooked oil. It's like good, clean, sun cooked oil. And I'm only making enough for me and my brother, so. Like I said, I'm feeling the heat, and I just told y'all, I'm over here feeling the heat, and I just told y'all not to do it. So let me get back on this area. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna season this with red pepper. Red pepper, Italian seasoning, and black pepper. And I also want to put a pepper in here. So let me go grab. I got a baby bell pepper, fresh from the garden. Fresh from the garden. You see this? This just there, you gotta keep it in like this constant rotation. You gotta constantly cook it. for us to burn quick, especially with the sun cooking. Yikes, don't want that. So I'm gonna just rotate that like that. Got my bell pepper that I just picked right from the garden. Just picked it from the garden. I'm gonna go ahead and put these sausages on here. Sausage life. Like that. I'm gonna get the bell pepper and slice it up. Just like this. Just like so. And I'm gonna dice it. Easy. Easy. Put it in there like that. Boy, the aroma off of that fresh bell pepper is something to smell. Mix that all in there just like that. Let that cook. Let that cook for a little bit. Tilt it back to the sun. That cook a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And while that's cooking, I'm just going to put a little cheese on top of that too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Might as well. We're gonna put that cheese in there with it. Add a little salt to it. Pink Himalaya salt. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Only if y'all can smell that. If only. And for a better texture of it too, I'm gonna add just a little bit of mayonnaise. This is gonna make it like nice and light and fluffy. This is how like y'all used to like your original eggs, but boom, that's all you need. That's all you need. Give this a good stir around. The sun just went back in, huh? So now we're gonna let it heat up a little bit. I'm gonna turn into that sun like this. Yeah, we're gonna let that cook a little bit. Whew. I'm just out here in the garden chilling with my sunflowers. How y'all feeling? You good? You alright? Alright, man. That's what I like to hear, man. Alright, back at it. Back at it. As y'all see, I want to cook these eggs slow. Y'all want to take y'all want to rush through and burn it. And yes, I'm using my knife as a spatula. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. Yes, I use my knife as a spatula. So what? You do something about it. Okay? Now that I got my cheese eggs nice and cooked, we can go ahead and fix our breakfast burrito. Oh yeah. I'll put it on there like that, right? I'm gonna put it on there like that, Johan. Ah. Yeah, it's coming along.
Yes, sir.
It's coming along. My peppers and my eggs in there. Woo. Try to scratch some of that up as much as possible. All right, now I'm gonna wrap it. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Maybe I should start from this one. Tuck those ends in. You know how it go. Fold it down. We're just gonna pop this right back on the grill. Just like that. Just like that. Let that sit for about 5 or 6 minutes. Y'all should be good. Let's see. Let's see. I want it to cook a little bit faster, so I'm gonna turn it back to the sun. Now see, I'm learning how to work this thing. I'm learning how to work this thing now. There's no temperature turning up and down. It's either it heats up to over 100 degrees, you turn it away from the sun and cook like that. But you really just got to do the math when you're by yourself, because the heat rays are very powerful, and y'all know it's a heat wave that's coming soon too. The heat wave is actually going on right now, so it's a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder to like to identify like if it's gonna burn it or not. So I just turn it away from the sun if I see it getting too hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this. I'm gonna flip that. Yeah, it's getting crispy. It's getting crispy. We're gonna let that sit. You already know we gotta do the taste test right after this too. I can't wait. I'm gonna just go ahead and get my other one ready. Tuck the sides in. Quick little flip. Boom. He's ready. He is ready. Yeah. Now, this one is screaming, I'm ready. Ugh. Whoa. Get that crispiness. Get that crispiness. Ha. Let them see that cheese. Mmm. Look at that. Nobody do it better. Nobody do it better. Hand me that phone, Johan. You know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do. Bon appetit. That is good as fuck, ain't it?
That's good as fuck. God damn.
It always come out better than we expected.
No. I'm gonna go.
And that's it for the day.